Hey guys, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How you doing? Well, I haven't done a in studio, my tackle room video in a while, since I've been kind of fishing a lot and haven't really got anything new in the mail, unfortunately, but I might have some stuff coming. But I wanted to go through this Roboworm Ned, the bait. It's been great for me this summer into early fall here, and I just wanted to go through the whole lineup. A lot of guys have been, asking me about it, so I figured, what the heck, I'll show you everything I got. And for you guys, if you're new to my channel and you've never thrown this bait before, this is the Roboworm Ned Worm, and it's a 3-inch Ned bait, and it's just been great for me. It's been great for me this summer and into September. So let me just go through. I mean, there's a lot of different colors here, and this is all the colors that you could find like on Tackle Warehouse. Some of them are Tackle Warehouse exclusives. Some of them are on clearance, so I don't know how much longer they'll be available, but let me just show you everything. This first one is called the Fuego color, and I'll give you a close look up of everything so you can check them all out. And some of these are new to me that I haven't even thrown yet. I just got this one. I haven't even thrown it yet. But if you're looking for like an orange type bait, this one is pretty neat. And one thing, if you are new to Roboworm, just the different colors that are in the bait, where it looks to me like an orange, a red, and then there's the different flake. So how well that comes out on the video, I'm not sure, but very, very cool. Very cool. And their baits are very salty and a little slimy. So if you see me wiping some of the scent off there or whatever it is they put on the baits, I don't know if any of you guys know if there's a scent that they use for Roboworm. I don't know what it is. I know that they definitely have salt on there, but it just might be whatever they put on the baits just to keep them soft. But that's the Fuego color. And if you guys look on, if you're looking like on, say, Tackle Warehouse, they're the ones that I've found that have the most different colors, since they do have some of their exclusives. I'm just kind of going on the list that they have. This is called the People's Worm, another popular color. And all these colors I've seen like different, guys talk about on YouTube. As colors they like to throw. I have not found a color here that does not work. I have not found a color here yet that I don't like. But this is called the People's Worm. So if you're looking for like a brown bait, which can be very effective, and it looks like it's got some different flake in there, some purple maybe, and then it's got a blue streak through it. So it's really, really cool. And that's what's cool about these pours that Roboworm does, all their different colors that they have for that pour. That brown with that blue streak through there. Very, very cool. I'm going to try to move these over so I don't mess up and do anything twice. Next one up is Aaron's Green Pumpkin. The great Aaron Martins was a big Roboworm guy. And I think this is actually, since I know they're an 8-pack, I must have had, I know I had some, I had some of their Neds in one of my boxes, and I went and put them back into the bags of the colors that matched them, just because I took that box and just put all the straight tail worms in. But this is definitely bigger than your normal bag. But Aaron's Green Pumpkin has got that green pumpkin top and bottom, and it's got that blue streak through there. Very, very cool. And I'll say that a lot. All these colors are just awesome. That's kind of like this is probably really like 2 packs in one here. If you see a pack that looks bigger, that's just because that's probably why it is. Same with this one. This is Aaron's Magic. So I think when I first got these, I got a lot of the Aaron Martins colors. 3-inch Ned Worm from Roboworm. And that one's got, looks like a watermelon blue and the brown on the bottom. So if I miss a color that's in here, maybe you'll be able to see it. But to me, it looks like a watermelon or green pumpkin. I think more of a watermelon, a blue or a purple, and then a brown on the bottom. And what I like about the Roboworms is that flat bottom. I think it makes it sit on the bottom nicely. But that's Aaron's Magic. So if you guys are interested in that color, now you can see it up close. All right. This is Aaron's Magic with red and black flake, which I have done very well with this color, because I did have this random bag of Roboworms, and I think that's what this is. So I might just throw these in here right now while I do this. But Aaron's Magic, so you've got that watermelon red, looks like that blue streak through there. And then that brown on the belly. So it's definitely a watermelon red. I always can't tell for sure if it's a blue or a purple. To me, it looks like a blue. But just this color has been great for me. And I'm pretty sure, I'm going to look at them up close now. I think in this bag here, that is what this is, because this was in the box. Yeah, it's got the red flake. I'm just going to put these all in that bag, since this color's been thrown quite a bit lately. So this is almost, I don't know how many I got left here, like 5 of them. So I'm just going to add those all to that. So it's almost like I got a bag and a half here. So that's Aaron's Magic Red and Black Flake. Very, very cool. This is Aaron's Morning Dawn. So this is the Aaron Martin's version of Morning Dawn. Let's see how his is different than the regular Morning Dawn. My guess is the flake, or maybe that blue-purple line through there. But as you can see, all these colors are just outstanding. Kind of like that light belly. As I said, guys, every color of this that I've thrown the last 2 months, it really doesn't matter. They're eating them all. I have confidence in all of them. This is definitely 2 bags worth here, and this is the bold bluegill, which is a color I really like there, especially that straight tail worm. And when you see it, you guys will know why, because you know I love baits with that chartreuse in there. That brown on the top, it looks like a black streak through there. So it looks like some green pumpkin, or I'm sorry, some chartreuse, some black, and then some brown. I don't know if there's any flake. I don't see any flake. That's bold bluegill. And this is definitely, definitely 2 bags worth in there. Oh, let's see. This one is a very popular bait. You know, a lot of you guys have told me this is your go-to, and I like it a lot too. I just haven't been using it as much lately. And that's the desert craw. So if you're looking for that crawfish pattern with that, you know, it's like really like a, looks like a green pumpkin with a red flake. Looks like a line of purple and then that brown on the belly. So that's that desert craw. Very, very cool. And then that little orange almost on the tip of that belly there. I guess that's more maybe like an orange on the bottom. But great color. I know a lot of you guys have commented on this color. What's your favorite, your go-to? Desert craw. Another solid color. All right. After that, we have the green pumpkin amber. And I believe, I'm going to look at the list. I did write it down. The green pumpkin amber, this is a Tackle Warehouse exclusive. I guess the only place you can get this is from Tackle Warehouse. And it's a green pumpkin amber, which I don't think, I just got this one, so I haven't even opened the bag yet. I definitely haven't thrown this one yet. So that amber streak through there with that green pumpkin, with that, looks like gold flake. Just great colors, great colors. So that is one of the Tackle Warehouse exclusives, guys, if you're looking to get some different type of colors. That green pumpkin amber. Here's just the good old green pumpkin with the black flake, which I've done very well on that color. I mean, when does green pumpkin not work? So if you're looking just for your basic green pumpkin bait with some black flake in there, which is hard to see the black flake because it's very, oh, it is, you can see it. You get it up by the light, you can see it pretty good. But it's a tiny flake. But been doing great on this one. I fished that video I just did, the most recent one. Caught a lot on that. And here's one actually that I haven't thrown yet. And this is the green pumpkin perch. So I want to see, I don't even know, other than showing you guys this when I probably bought it. Green pumpkin, that chartreuse there, that chartreuse tail, and then that blue on the belly. Really neat. I don't think I've thrown this one yet. But like I said, there hasn't been one that hasn't worked. So if you're looking for something a little different, that green pumpkin perch is really neat. All right, next on the line is some of their shad type colors, and this is their hologram shad, which I haven't really thrown a lot of the hologram shad, I don't think. you know, I don't even know how to describe some of these colors. That's just like a clear top with a bunch of different flake in there, that black streak, and then that white on the belly. I mean, a really cool bait fish type imitator there. All that flake in there. I couldn't even tell you guys all the different color flakes in there. I hope you can see it. That hologram shad is very cool. There's the hologram shad. All right, next up is the MM3, and I don't know if you guys know. I'm assuming it's Margarita Mutilator 3, I guess. Was there a Margarita Mutilator 2? I don't know. But MM3, if it means something else, and you guys know, let me know. But I'm assuming it's Margarita Mutilator 3, which is a very popular color in Ned baits, and from Roboworm, I should say. But, you know, another purple color, a purple top with that blue, that brown on the belly. And it looks like, I want to say red flake, but it could be red, could be purple, could be gold, could be a bunch of different flakes in there. But I'll leave this one out and we'll compare it to just the regular Margarita Mutilator. But MM3, I'm assuming is Margarita Mutilator 3. I don't know that for a fact. I might just be guessing. But let's see. So here's the Margarita Mutilator, a very popular color in Roboworm land. And to me, it's pretty much the same, except for the flake. To me, the only difference with the Margarita, the MM3, is the flake. This one doesn't really look, the Margarita Mutilator does not appear to have any flake in it that I can see. It just has that purple, that blue, that brown, but a great color. So if you want one with a little flake, the MM3, regular Margarita Mutilator without any flake. How much of a difference does that make to the fishies? I don't know. As I said, they all catch fish. This one here, I have 2 packs because I've been catching a lot on it lately, and that's their midnight color. And that's a full pack, which I have just got. This is the one I've been using. I think I've used like, how many I got left in there? 1, 2, 3. So I've used a couple. I got like 6 left. And this is pretty much their black and blue. And it's just great. And you know, it's not just a plain old black and blue bait. Just that blue color, the way it just kind of shines through there. I don't know if there's any flake. Oh, yep, there is. There's like a light, looks like a blue flake in there. Hope you guys can see that. Looks like there's a blue flake. But this one's been very good lately. Very good. And black and blue is, really can't go wrong with that. Here's their Morning Dawn color, but this is the Morning Dawn Chartreuse. This is an old bag. This is one of the first bags of this I bought back in the day when they first came out. So that Morning Dawn color, we got that, I don't know what that, is that a pink? Is it a red? You've got a chartreuse line through there, that blue on the belly, that chartreuse tail, just a great color. So you got your Morning Dawn, but with the chartreuse tail. So I'm assuming if you go in alphabetical order, the next one's just going to be the plain old Morning Dawn. So let's look at those next to each other quick. Very popular drop shot bait. So this is just your regular Morning Dawn. Here's your Morning Dawn chartreuse. So if you want a little chartreuse added to it, there you go. You can see them side by side, that pinkish bluish, just regular Morning Dawn, or if you want to add a little chartreuse to it, go with the chartreuse one. But either way, killer color. Killer color. All right, let's see. Next up is the Oxblood Light Red Flake. Oxblood, I can talk. I was throwing this one the other day and catching them on that one. I hadn't thrown it before and I wanted to try it. So if you want something with that brown and purple, some red flake. This one looks like it's got a hole in it. This one might be the one I was throwing. A little purple in there, a little brown in there, an oxblood color. Very neat. Let's see, this one is another shad color, and I don't think I've thrown the prism shad yet, but it's neat. It's a cool one. Let's get a good look at it. I don't know really what color that top you want to call it. Like a clear, it's not white, but it's got that purple bluish belly. Maybe there's a color called prism, I don't know. But whatever that top you want to call it, like a silver with some black flake in there, like a silver purple blue. But that's it, guys. As you can see, all these colors are really, really neat. I do not work for Roboworm. I just like their products. Here's another Tackle Warehouse exclusive. This is the Tackle Warehouse TW Black Blue Pumpkin, which I don't know if I've thrown it yet. I guess the only place you can get it is Tackle Warehouse. Black, blue flake, the pumpkin belly. Very neat. Great combo, black, blue, and pumpkin. I would think this will be very, very good. As you can see, there's a lot of colors. I can only throw one at a time. But very neat, very neat. Let's see. This is the Twilight color. Twilight color. And this is kind of just a, to me, when I looked at it the first time, it's just a purple with a brown belly and just a bunch of flake in there. But if you've got a lake where purple really shines, I can see this Twilight color being really, really strong. Beautiful. Oh, let's see. Watermelon Dawn. Watermelon Dawn. So here, you got your watermelon bait. And that blue streak through it, that light blue streak, and I don't think there's any flake in that. Yeah, looks like there's some black flake in there. The flake in these are very small. It's hard to see them all the time. I actually think there's a color here I'm missing. I know I have it, believe it or not. So we'll dig through the pile and just double check. And here's just your good old watermelon. This one has red and black flake. So if you like throwing watermelon, which I do, there you go. Traditional color, watermelon, red and black flake. Cannot go wrong. And here is another, which I didn't know until I was looking at their website. This is the 3-inch Nedworm, the yellow perch, which is a color I've spoken to you guys a lot about. This is a Tackle, I didn't realize this was a Tackle Warehouse exclusive. This color is great. This was the first one when I got back into throwing this. I was throwing and killing them. And, you know, with that orange, to me, it's more of a watermelon than a green pumpkin. And all that different flake in the top, it's just great. Just great. So there you go. Let's see. These two here are Tackle Warehouse exclusives and also on clearance. So I don't know how much longer you'll be able to get them. This one is the purple brown hologram. So you've got the purple with a whole bunch of different flake. You got the brown on the belly there, like that dark bottom part of it, but just another great purple. As I said before, if you have a lake where purple really shines, this is a good one. I don't know how long this one's going to be around. If it's on clearance, this depends on how quick they sell out of it. I have 2 of those, so I may never get any more. They may not have any more. And this one is called Breaking Dawn, which I know they don't have any more in the 3-inch size. I do have one, I'll show you, I had gotten a 4-inch size. But Just another cool, like, morning dawn type color. They call it breaking dawn. The exact difference, I don't know. Just looking at it, maybe it's the flake that's in there. But some of the changes in these colors are very subtle. But another cool, I mean, how could that not work? How could that not work? It's great. And my friends, believe it or not, I think that's it. But I thought there was an Aaron's Morning Dawn, which I know I have, but I don't see it here. I don't remember saying it, but I might. I'll just go through them quick again, and we'll see if it's there. If not, I owe you another video on that. But I do have a couple. I just wanted to show you. I know I've talked about these a little bit. I do have two of their, these are their exclusive colors. One they're making, one that's on clearance. And this is the Tackle Warehouse Black Blue Pumpkin in the 4-inch size, which, or the 4.5. And I haven't thrown the 4.5 one yet. I just got these. But there's that Tackle Warehouse color. What did I say it was? Black Blue Pumpkin color. And that's the 4.5 inch size. So if you like to throw a bigger Ned, I tend to prefer the smaller ones, but every now and then I'll throw the bigger one just to see if you can get a bigger bite, see if they're on more of a bigger bait. And what's nice about this one, as that top gets chopped up, and you know, eventually I'm going to have a 3-inch bait, so this one will last a long time, assuming you don't lose it or something. But I'm sure I'll start getting some of the 4-inch sizes just to try them out. And the other one I got was the Breaking Dawn. It's that exclusive color that's also on clearance. So I figure I'll get it while I still have it. Who knows how long it'll be around. But I figured get one on the 4-inch size, 4.5 inch size. And that's a big bait. You can almost use that with like a Carolina rig, or it's kind of like a French fry. I think I was talking to one of you guys about that. So kind of like a French fry, you could wacky worm it, but it's a big bait. And it's got some weight to it. Probably throw it a mile. But if you're looking for a bigger Ned, they do have them in the 4-inch size too. Now let me just go through these quick, because I thought there was a color. Let me just check here on the Tackle Warehouse site, just quick, just to be sure. I thought there was an Aaron's Morning Dawn. Maybe I showed it to you and I just forgot, but when I go through it again, we'll find out. But let me just go through these quick. I'll show them to you fast. There's that Breaking Dawn color. That purple brown hologram. So many colors this is, I don't know, 20 something. Yellow perch, one of my favorites. And guys, all these colors are good. Whichever ones you like, give them a try. They've all been great. Your watermelon, red and black flake. Your watermelon dawn. Twilight, if you like your purples. That Tackle Warehouse Black Blue Pumpkin, if you like exclusive colors of Tackle Warehouse, try their ones of those out. The shad colors, like the prism shad. That oxblood, if you like something with a more brown to it. It's oxblood light red flake, to be exact. That Morning Dawn. I better see a Morning Dawn, Aaron's Morning Dawn. I know I got it. Morning Dawn Chartreuse. At Midnight, I think I've got 2 of those. Yeah. Midnight color. That MM3, which I'm assuming, as I said, is Margarita Mutilator 3. Is there a Margarita Mutilator 2? I don't know. The regular old Margarita Mutilator, as we said, it was just the flake that was the difference there. Another shad color, that hologram shad. As you can see, these are all awesome colors. Green pumpkin perch, if you want a little chartreuse in that bait, a little blue. Or if you want just good old green pumpkin with the black flake, works great. That green pumpkin amber, another Tackle Warehouse exclusive. Desert craw, very popular bait. Some of you guys have told me about. Aaron's Magic with a red and black flake. Bold bluegill. Aaron's Morning Dawn. I forgot that I showed that one to you, but there it is. I was getting nervous. Telling you it's a complete video, and I'm thinking it's not. Aaron's Magic. A lot of cool Aaron Martin's colors. Rest in peace, Aaron Martin's. Aaron's Green Pumpkin. These colors are all great. And good old People's Worm, very popular color. Some of you guys. And last but not least, where we all started, the Fuego color. One I said I have not thrown yet. That, my friends, is the entire lineup of the 3-inch Roboworm Nedworm. It's been great for me lately. If you guys have not thrown a Ned, especially in the fall here, it's a great time to throw a Ned. Fish are still kind of in that deeper water, at least here by me in the Northeast. Get yourself a Ned head, any kind you want to use. This is an old Tech Baits Ned head. Get yourself the worm of your choice. And how about Twilight? If you've never rigged Ned worm before, and when you're rigging these Roboworms, keep that flat side on the bottom. Get yourself a Ned head. Doesn't have to be super heavy. 1/5 of an ounce, 1/6 of an ounce. If you want to use the Z-Man ones, if you want to use tungsten ones, just run it through there. Keep it straight on the back. And this Ned head actually really matches this great with that purple Ned head. And that's the Twilight color, I believe. And you go throw that around on your spinning setup. 8-pound, 6 to 8 pound fluoro. And drag that around the bottom, outside of weed lines. You will catch bass. It's the simplest way of fishing there is. Now you're fishing with an open hook. Don't be discouraged if you lose a few Ned heads. It does happen. But this bait has been killer for me the last couple months. So give it a shot. Give it a shot. I don't know if there's anything more I can say about the Roboworm Nedworm. If you guys have any questions, please ask. If there's a particular color here you'd like to see more of, let me know. But that's it. That's the whole lineup. Who knows? Maybe eventually I'll have all of them in a 4-inch. But in all honesty, I probably won't. Only maybe some of my colors I like the most, because I don't really throw the bigger Neds that much. I have, I don't know if you probably can't see them back there, but 6 Sense has a nice Ned, but it's a bigger bait, so I just don't throw it. Not that it's a bad bait, I just don't throw the bigger ones as much. I tend to stick with a 3-inch, which is even longer for a Ned. Some are like 2.75, 2.5. But this bait has been great. So if you haven't tried it, if you're looking for a new Ned bait option, if you've been thinking about the Roboworm version and haven't tried it, as you can see, there's a bunch of really awesome colors. Get a few that you like and try them out. If I was going to start from scratch, I would go with the yellow perch. Been great. I really like the different Aaron Martin's colors, like the pumpkin with the red flake. That's the Magic, which is, I mean, they're all good. If I can find the one with the red flake here, but if I can't, that's no big deal. The Midnight has been awesome. The Green Pumpkin has been awesome. Start with a couple and give them a try. They're not overly expensive. 8 to a pack. They're fairly durable. There's been a lot of these where, the head has gotten, the head of the bait gets torn up after you catch a bunch of fish, and I just snip off just that little bit that's all torn up, re-rig it on the Ned, and keep going. You've got a 3-inch bait. You can get it down to about 2.5 inches, 2 inches. It's still good. Still catches them. So that's it, guys. I'll put a link to these on Tackle Warehouse. You can check them out. But it's a great bait. It's a great bait. I highly recommend it. Give it a shot if you haven't. All right. So I will see you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.